Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Rob Makes Prog. And I think this is going to be a very sort of special episode because I think we've got a song. I think we've got a song from beginning to end. I think we've got an ending, we've got a beginning, we've got a middle. I don't really think there's any sections I want to add. There's definitely bits we could cut out. Because it's, well, let's see how long it is. It's over the 10-minute mark, which I don't know if I've ever got before. I don't know if I've ever gone over the 10-minute mark. The closest I got was with Space Garden with Outer Coppers, and that was only because we did in the studio we did 2 takes of the song, and I liked both takes. And seems as it was a completely improvised song, I didn't see any reason not to use both takes. So I just made the bit in between when we'd finished the first take and we were sort of like tuning up and setting up for the second take. I kept that exactly how it was, and put loads of weird noises in there, and then it ended up being about 13 minutes, I think. But this is the longest complete song I've done. Maybe I normally get around to the 8 or 9 minute mark, and then that becomes the end, and maybe that'll happen here when we cut stuff out. So I think on the last go, on the last episode, we'd worked out this sort of opposing vocal melody, and I've done actually quite a lot since then. I've done a lot. I've written lots of words. I've written lots of weird stuff. We've got some mellotron going on as well. I didn't record it because I was too busy doing it to set up the recording mechanism, and I didn't want to lose what I was doing. And I've recorded in some guitars. I don't know whether we're going to keep all of this or how much of it we're going to use or anything like that. But we do have an ending. It's a bit of a mess, as you can see. But I think we should have a go. I think we should listen to it and see where we are. So coming out of I say we've got a complete song. We've still got bits like we've got lyrics and vocals we can put in the middle bit. But we've got a structure all the way through to the end. So we'll go from maybe... Wow, how many minutes is the actual ending sequence? It's like 3.5. It's nearly a whole song in itself just of this. So yeah, maybe there's much scope to cut this down. So, okay, coming out of the last bit then, we'll just...
Where did I go wrong? Preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your vision, watching as I in how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your vision, preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your vision, watching as I in how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? I'm in your vision, preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? I'm in your vision, preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated, always left wondering why.
Yeah, so other than all the singing being a little bit terrible, and slightly out of time and slightly out of tune, that's the premise of it really. So I'll talk through what I've done. So we've got these bits here. These are split like this because I didn't want to spend too long practicing them. I just wanted to get them down. So when I got to the end of one line, I started the other, and sometimes there's a bit of overlap. So that's why it's staggered like this. So it's actually just 2 tracks really. And these bits are doing the guitar part from this bit. Oh, which you can't hear because I've just soloed all of these. Bear with me. No, this bit. So they're doing that bit, but because of what we did last time, which is where I wanted to get them so they're doing the same thing, but it sounds a bit different, and so I sliced off the end of one of these and put it on the beginning and shifted it all forward. So now when that one goes up, that one's down, and when that one goes up, that one's down. But they all kind of match up rhythmically, as you can see. Like the shorter notes are basically where the other shorter notes are, and it works really, really well. I think I changed it slightly from what the guitars are doing, but not very much. But I needed to sound like it was working, so it sounds like this.
Where did I go wrong? And I am in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive.
So yeah, and it repeats that over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I only recorded each one once, but when it comes to it, I'll record each one properly. And lyrically, well, you can hear what it says. I'm not going to explain it. I think that's up to you to think of it however you want. It seems pretty obvious to me. I'll play it through again for you.
Where did I go wrong? And I am in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I am in...
And so on and so on. And I think that works really, really well. And then if we did this last time, didn't we? I can't remember what I've done on screen and what I accidentally did off screen, but I think we worked out these chords here. Where
did I go wrong? And I am in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive.
Yeah, we did that. So, and then what I did was recorded all of those, so that's what all of these bits are. I don't know what all of... See all this noise here? That's because this mic is so sensitive. It's picking up every tiny little thing that's going on in this room. It's driving me absolutely nuts. I can't wait to get my proper microphone back, which is happening in 2 days' time. So it's Saturday today. Saturday the 4th of July when I'm recording this today. And I should get my microphones back on the 6th of July. And then hopefully, when I do the singing and the flute and the saxophone, we'll get much nicer recordings. Probably won't redo these until it's time to, properly redo them. But for the next songs that we work on, then this will be that'll be great. So I decided to. I'm not decided what to do yet, but so let's put these back in. Look how not in time they are. It's because because I was just kind of winging it basically. When I come to do it properly, they'll all be hopefully almost as in sync as these things here, but we'll see. So let's put these in, and
where do I go wrong? I'm in the audition, too preoccupied with how I perceive where the words are staying, and I'm in the auditions, watching as I and how I perceive where did I go wrong. I'm in the auditions, too preoccupied with how I perceive where did I go wrong. I'm in the auditions, watching as I and how I perceive where did I go wrong. I'm in the auditions, too preoccupied with how I perceive expectations to run dry. Simple mind, uncomplicated, always left wondering why.
So yeah, that's what's going on underneath. I've got this fading out here as well, because I was thinking once I add in the other part, it starts getting really, really full on and everything's going at once, and maybe that's fine. I also had a little... that's why that's not sounding anymore. So if I do this, and then we bring that back in, we've got a little bit of a thing that goes... because we're all wondering why. And then it comes in again. I'm not sure if I'm going to say that. It just... when I was recording the vocals, I just said it. I just said that. Because we are all wondering why, really, aren't we? That's mostly what we're all wondering. Why? So, next thing I did, we had this mellotron part. We worked this out, didn't we? Because we took apart the chords, shortened them all, and then filled in the gaps so they kind of like all step down into each other. And it should, theoretically, fit very well in with those things, because they're made up of these chords. So these things together should just sound like this. It's a bugger to sing, I have to say. Why is that got a little gap there? Is it over? Yeah. This has happened a few times. I don't know what oops. I don't know how I've managed that, but there we go. That's hopefully fixed it. So yeah. So then I recorded the vocals for that bit. It's got lyrics as well. Again, I'm not going to explain them. I've decided I'm not going to explain lyrics. What's the point? Also, I'm going to change all the lyrics at the beginning because I feel like the song's changed its character, and I feel like I want them to kind of... the lyrics at the start don't really fit in with what I've written here, and I really like what I've got here. So, let's just hear the vocals in isolation first. Although it's very scary for me to do, just put out my vocals like that, because, gosh, they always sound terrible. And I know these are scratch tracks, but like I've always been a bit self-conscious of my my vocal abilities, which have never been, I'm not David Coverdale or other singers or any. Not that I've really listened to much David Coverdale, to be honest. Although maybe I should. He is a brilliant singer. Yeah, I think that my voice is... I really struggle to get it in pitch. I have to really, really practice. So to play it raw, unrehearsed, to whoever is watching this, and whilst is a bit nerve-wracking, really. I've got these fading in, coming in over here, but I'm going to just turn that off for now. Oh.
Inside this stew.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the harmony. This is the real one. Why have I even got automation on that? Because it's all being automated down here in the group channel. But I haven't decided what's actually going to happen yet. So this sounds like this. This is the
Trapped inside this stupid body, smiling through the emptiness.
the edits are
Hold the
messy.
hand and spark the hope light. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind and complicated, always left wondering why. Trapped inside this stupid body, smiling through the emptiness. Hold the hand and spark the hope light. What?
Okay, I think we've got the impression. That's what's going on there as well, and that's kind of like how the song is going to like end, is with that part. So at the same time that we've got that going on, we've got the mellotron supporting it.
Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard.
We've got the bass doing this bit as well.
Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated, always left wondering why. Trapped inside this stupid body, gliding through the emptiness. Hold the
And then I decided, well, I thought that this vocal part wasn't coming out enough when everything else was going on. As you can hear now, let me take all the solos off, and then we're back to what's actually going to be playing. So yeah, I added in a harmony up here, but I've sang it really badly. It's driving me nuts. I'm not sure I've done it. I'm not sure I've done it justice at all.
the emptiness, hold the hand and spark the hope light. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated, always left wondering why. Trapped inside this.
So yeah, so I've got that going on there, and it's just about working out what. Oh, we've got guitar parts going as well. Very simple, just single notes doing.
Hold the hand and spark the hope light. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated, always left wondering why.
Yeah, so that's basically where we've got. I'm pretty pleased with it. In general, it sounds like a mess. It still is a mess. This drum part here is just nothing, basically. I'm not even sure there's going to be one there. We've got a few fade in and fade outs going on the things. I was thinking about the fade in and fade out. I think we could do a fade out on this song, but a sort of manual fade out where all the bits drop off until we've left with just these vocals doing this.
The hope light. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated, always left wondering why.
yeah, so that's the idea. I need to put all these read writes back on. How many did I turn off? Just one. So I turned more off than that. Oh yeah, that's what I did, as I changed this out. If we do that, then we basically get none of it. So it starts off with this. Right. Started from here. The keyboard comes in straight away.
Now I perceive where the words are wrong, and I'm in your vision.
So guitar slowly fading in, and bass slightly more gradually. It's the bend
Now I perceive where the words are wrong, and I'm in your vision. Where the world goes wrong, and I'm in your vision. Now I perceive where the words are wrong, and I'm in your vision.
What I've done is I've had like the main, I'd call it the main bit, the bit that's going to end the song, that's starting to come in here. The harmony part of it, I think, should start coming in about here, and it should be fully in about when it comes in on this bit here. Then we've got these bits here. I did have these staggered a little. And maybe that's for the best. Maybe we stagger it like this though. So it goes.
Where the world goes wrong, I'm your days. Now I perceive when smiling through the empty. Where the world goes wrong, I'm your days. Line. Where the words are wrong, and I'm in your vision.
These are going down.
Hold the hand and spark the hope light. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated. Always left wondering why.
Okay. Oh, starting again. So yeah, I just got to think about really the lyrics for the middle bit and if I can cut any of this out. I guess I could. Like what's this bit doing? What are these two chunks doing here? Anything new? I guess with this bit here we've got lyrics that are going across the whole board. When do they start and stop? That's a good question.
Trapped inside this stupid body, smiling through the
mining.
emptiness. Hold the hand and spark the hope line. Watch the boat slide to the sea. I don't live up to a standard. Expectations soon run dry. Simple mind uncomplicated.
Okay. So they go all the way out to the. But is anyone actually hearing those words? I don't know. So there's a there's a potential we could cut out like that much chunk of stuff. I don't think it'd be that devastating if we did. But I'll think about it. I think yeah, I don't really know where to go from here. I think I'll leave it as is for now. If I'm listening to it as I'm walking around, because I'm going to have to review this now. If I'm listening to it as I'm walking around and I think, the bloody hell have I done? Why have I done that? Then then I'll cut it down for sure. But if not, then maybe it's just that's how long it is. Maybe that's all right. I'm going to keep it as that anyway. The only other thing I need to do is to get lyrics over this section, which we can't hear. Yeah, so yeah, I'll go away and I'll think about that. And this is going to be quite a short episode, I think, because we've only done half an hour. But I really think like this is basically the song. I think this song's basically there. Let's have a listen. Okay, we'll listen to it all the way through from the beginning. I'm going to pour myself a glass of Vimto, as is my want at the moment. And then we're going to sit back and we're going to have a listen to this, and then I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going away for a couple of days. So when I come back, I'll have written the lyrics, or I'll have some in mind, and we'll get them down. I'll play them to you, and then we'll move on to either back to the first riff that we wrote, if you remember that from all of those episodes ago, the ruminator riff, as I call it, that one. We'll either do that, or we'll start working on a new one. We've got a couple of ideas buzzing around. Nothing I've committed to paper yet, as it were. But I've got, several ideas. Also, we've got... that's what I'll do this episode, actually. I'm going to show you Massac Orbital, which is a completed song that I'm going to put on the album, but I want to talk you through the process that I went of doing that as well. It might not end up with that name. It's named after a space station in one of Ian M. Banks' culture novels, which I really, really like. They're really, really brilliant novels, and I recommend them to anyone. But I'm probably going to change it because it's just, they're all working titles. I'm not going to call this song Monsterism either, but that's what I've saved the file name as. Okay, so we're going to listen to this through, and then I'll quickly show you Massac. It was not meant to sound like anything filthy then, but as it came out of my mouth, I heard it. Yes, it's spelt MASAQ apostrophe. Okay. Monsterism then.
Out of breath, we rise again, tired and weary, but still we are. They are strong, we're courageous, divine and conquerors, have feet of clay. Once again, raise our hearts, come together to battle for mastery of our fate. We will not allow this force to strip away everything we fought so hard for. We won't be restrained. When you see us come not to our aid, it will be us that need your attention. Our bodies may be on the ground, but we stand proud amongst our dead, and we all know we won't be leaving here alive, but we still hold our shields. fight with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your visions, watching as life and how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your visions, watching as life with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your visions, watching as life and how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your visions, watching as life with how I perceive. Where did I go wrong? And I'm in your visions, watching as life and how I perceive. Where did I go wrong?
Because we're all wondering why. So I cut off the end there already. I just think we don't need it to go around again. But it might cut out the mellotrons a bit earlier as well. But yeah, and a couple of bits at the beginning. I'm still not happy with that sax bit. So there's a few little bits to tidy up. So maybe we'll be tidying up this next episode as well as looking at the main lyrics. The main lyrics? These bits are going to be lyrics one day. But for today, I don't think there's much I can do online, so I'm going to show you the other song. And just like that, we are in the project of Masak Orbital. And so what this song is, so originally and this was and is going to be a Z Machine song. It's also going to become a song on my solo album. I'm going to do it differently to how we will do it in Z Machine. In Z Machine it will be a lot more jazzy, and it will be instrumental, whereas I'm going to go a bit nuts with it on my solo album. It's going to have vocals, it's going to have other bits going on as well, but this is the form that it's taking at the moment. This is the form that it's in at the moment, and the whole point of it is two big build-up. So build it, climax, build it, climax, and that's the whole purpose of the song. So at the moment the instrumentation is drums, bass, 2 guitars, saxophone, a little bit of flute in the intro. The intro is kind of like a big spacey improvised section, a bit like Azure Veins was on Overflow. If you've listened to my second solo album, it's got a bit of didgeridoo in there as well. It's also got loads of sound effects of spaceships and all sorts of stuff going on in there. It's just really fun. And yeah, I'm just going to play it to you. And at some point, we're going to start working on this and start taking it apart and putting it back together again and making it something else, but something very. It'll be recognisably the same song, but it'll be a different beast to what it is here. So yeah, enjoy, and then I'll see you next time.